What's going on YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey guys!
And we're back with an all-new video.
We're here.
Woot woot.
Woot. Fucking woot.
So, right now it is 11:45 p.m.
Leadership.
Blame my co-host, you know. I mean, all I can say is Tanea possibly could have gained another one of her tokens in heaven. She was helping a friend out. When you do things like this, when you do nice things, you know, random, unexpected things at the drop of a dime, kindness, you gain tokens into heaven. Which,
thank you, Lord, because I need them. Because I want to be going up to meet them in the air. What? You deleted it? No, please say no. Please say no. Please say you didn't do this. Please say you didn't do this. You couldn't have done this again.
I just deleted my whole list of topics.
You couldn't have. How did you do that?
Oh, no, I didn't. 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 Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, God.
I didn't.
Almighty Father. That was... Ooh.
But anyway, today was the last day of my baby girl's camp.
Yes, it was.
She danced, she modeled, she spoke, she read.
She was the shit.
She presented me with a rose pen. It was just a really nice thing.
She didn't give me a pen.
I was really excited, you know, because she's been to a couple different camps, and this is definitely the perfect camp, and she'll be going there years to come, so I'm really excited. I'm excited that this is the last day of camp too, but you know, she loves to stay up.
Let me tell you what she said though.
What?
I know this is the last day of camp, but can I still stay? Because I said you got one more week of freedom in this school. Can I stay at y'all for the week? No.
I told her that she gotta she could stay up tonight, but
camp wore her the fuck out. She didn't even eat dinner.
Like, literally was passed out and still passed out. But anyway, let's get straight into this. I wanted to start off by talking about Robin Williams, because it's just a lot more coming out about his death. As you know, he died on Monday. They found him in his home in California. He committed suicide, which it recently came out how he committed suicide. They found him and they're hanging by his belt.
Oh my God.
Right. And his wife came out either today or yesterday, and she said that he was suffering from the early stages of Parkinson's disease. And that he also was just in rehab last month for for depression.
Oh, because I heard that he used to do coke.
Yeah, he did he was in rehab for years for that. But
in the 70s, sorry.
I wish that the whole belt thing didn't come out. Like, it's just kind of disturbing to think about. And what they were saying was, you know, Muhammad Ali has Parkinson's. And, you know, maybe it was because he didn't want to have to go through that. Or, you know, and his kids came out this week, and his daughter actually deleted all her social networks because the kids have been getting so much hate mail.
What the fuck?
Like, disturbing and mean comments.
What could you be saying other than I'm sorry for your loss?
Well, you know what? Dollar was talking about it today on Twitter, because Twitter actually, you know, is about to start something where it's only a certain amount of negativity or abuse that they'll allow before they put you off of Twitter.
Oh, damn.
Which, I mean, like Dollar said, he was upset because he said it shouldn't have had to come to one of Robin Williams' kids being picked at when it's people picked at all the time on Twitter. So that's what he was upset about. But anyway,
I mean, Carrie Hilson gets picked at all the time.
That's true.
All the fucking time.
True.
They should have been stopped at the Beehive. It's crazy.
So what I wanted to talk about was, I wanted to talk about depression. Me and the Scorpion actually were talking about this, and I'm not sure if he's going to do it on his show tonight. He usually does shows on, I think, Wednesdays or Thursdays or Fridays.
Every name that.
The Scorpion show, barbecue was this weekend though, so I'm not sure if he's going to do it, but he actually started talking about his year that he was depressed. And he just started talking about certain things, and I was just like, oh my God. Like, I thought that it was just me, like the things that he was saying, but I just felt like, I told him, me and him messaged back and forth a couple times, and I told him, maybe you should tell it on the show. Like, he was telling about how depressed he was in the year 2006, and, how he can't even look at pictures from 2006, and it was just a really low, dark place, and music he listened to, he can't listen to today, and, he was just saying that, he said a lot on Twitter, and I told him, I said, what about if we do it in our shows? Like, what if you tell your story in your show, I'll tell my story in my show, and it could help somebody. Because I'm pretty sure somebody watching this right now is depressed. Like, extremely depressed.
Or has
the symptoms, or it could be in the right, or it could be in the early stages of depression. But he said that he's talked about it on the show before, but he was going to do it again. So what I wanted to tell you guys was, I was depressed once upon a time. Very, very depressed. Now that I'm not depressed, I can say that I do realize that I was depressed, because at the time I didn't know that I was in the condition that I was. And by him saying that, like he said, I can't really listen to music that I listened to in that year, because it just, I don't know, like, it just brings up so much negativity. Like, it's literally, if I hear a song from around that time, I can feel every emotion that I felt back then, and that's something that I definitely don't want to feel. Or, if I see pictures of myself from that year, it just reminds me of the painted smiles that I had to put on, because I was literally depressed, and I lost a lot of weight, which actually, because I was, believe it or not, guys, I was bigger than this. Once upon a time I was in a size 28. By the time I was done being depressed, I was about to go to a 14. I hadn't been in a 16 and so many, and it's so funny because I be joking with my mother like, shit, if I could just get depressed again, I would lose weight like that. I mean, I don't want to be depressed, but I'm just telling y'all. And
I remember, like, when I was, like, not doing good, one time I saw Terrell and he was just like, damn, bitch, you look good, you're so skinny. I was just like, but I feel like shit.
Right.
Like,
so I was just hoping that it could help someone else out there, that if you are depressed, maybe you can get help, because when I was depressed, I kind of just, which I feel like why I am the way that I am now, like, I don't know, like,
he wrote.
I did write. I'm glad you reminded me that I did. I have a book. I refuse to read it. Oh my god. I tried to read it like months ago, and it almost took me back there. Like, that was really scary for me. But I kind of was just living in slow motion. Like, I would get up, I would go to work. Work was a blur. Like, usually that's where I spent a lot of my time crying. I had my own office at the time, so a lot of times I just spent my time crying during the day. I felt really weak. Like, it was almost like an out-of-body experience. Like, I don't know, it was like I could feel myself moving, but it was nothing there. Like, it was just nothing there. I really wasn't eating, and when I did try to eat, like, I would get sick, and it was like sometimes I would usually come straight home and go to sleep. This was when I had my own apartment for a little while, and then I ended up moving out, because now I feel like, now that I think about it, I feel like I could have afforded my apartment, but at the time I just was like, I can't afford this. But like, it wasn't really the money, it was like myself, like I couldn't afford to be alone by myself. So it was just I wasn't eating. I would go to sleep when I got home from work, and I would wake up. Let's say I went to sleep at 6, I would wake up at like 11, I would look at the clock and I would be like, oh, it's still not time to wake up yet. Like, I literally was just sleeping and peeing and barely breathing. And I just want to say to anybody out there that's depressed, like, really try to get help, because I was really reaching the end of my rope to the point where I almost wanted to hurt myself. Like, I really, and I that was one of the journals that I did read. Like, it got to a point where I was just like almost praying to God to just something to happen to me. Like, I even one time I had saw like a dead rodent in the street, and I was just so jealous of the rodent, that the rodent had got the easy way out and I was here suffering. Like, that's how bad it was. So I just wanted to say that if there's somebody out there depressed, please get
depression
help.
is not a joke.
It's not a joke.
Like, and a lot of people think like it's she's depressed, or it's really not a joke. It's not, something to be played with. It's it's real.
It's very real.
If you know somebody who is depressed, I would say, it's hard to talk to a depressed person also. So I would say, don't kill yourself trying to, talk sense into them, because like when they're in a depressed state, it's just not good. But I would just say, if you are a friend of somebody depressed, just try to be there when they are ready. Be there, let them know that, when they're ready, that you're there, and just try to make it feel like, they are worth something, and that, the death part is not the easy way out, and it's not the best way. Sometimes the best way is to fight through it, because there are, better times ahead. All times are not gray.
Right, and I recently, almost like today, it kind of hit me whenever I was talking to the Scorpion about the whole depression thing. And it was so crazy, because the things that he said, like I said, it really reminded me of that. And then I was just thinking, maybe that's why I am the way that I am now. Like, I know I have this YouTube show, and I seem really happy and bubbly and stuff, but when I tend to, even people I know, like my family, if I'm in like say it's Thanksgiving dinner or Easter dinner or something, I tend to I just want to be by myself. Like, I don't like to be around a lot of people.
She has a YouTube show, but she is very
I'm starting to be very antisocial. I don't like to go a lot of places. I kind of just like to stay to myself, and it becomes offensive sometimes to people. So sometimes I really put myself in uncomfortable situations a lot. Like yesterday I was at a funeral. It was just a lot. Like, I don't like to be around a lot of people. I don't like to see a whole bunch of people, because everybody knows who Tiffany is. So everybody wants to speak. Everybody wants to hug. It's like the walls cave in. And I really believe that came from depression, because at the time I was praying for an ice heart. And I kind of do, now that I think about that also, my heart has changed. I really don't trust people a lot, and I'm very protective over my feelings now, like extremely. Before, they were just out there, so now my feelings are just protected, which has made me more just keeping to myself, or to this camera, talking to you guys. But you guys can't hurt me. Your comments and stuff, if you're watching this and you might say something mean under, that doesn't hurt me. But people in front of you, and just the thought of someone breathing on me is just like, ugh. Like people like Tanea, who I'm used to being around a lot, that's different. But me having my own office at work, and me just being shut by myself at work, I need that. So I'm really hoping that this story can help somebody, because a lot of you guys might not have known that about me. You might have never thought that I was a person who was depressed at some time. So it's nothing to be ashamed of. If you feel like you are depressed, try to get help. I never did get help.
I just want to say, a lot of depressed people feel like, because I don't want to say like I was depressed, but I have gone through like a depression phase. Let's just say that. And like, I'm already a person who just like, whatever's going on with me is really none of your business. So when I was, feeling the way I was feeling, it was really nobody's business, and I tried my best to keep it to myself. So if you know somebody who is depressed, just, try to be there for them. Like, that's all I can say, is try to be there for them. And like, it's said that depression had to result in like ending a suicide. Like, and just try to, tell them that suicide is not the way to go.
And depression is also like another drug. Like, that once you're an alcoholic, you're always an alcoholic.
Once you are depressed, it's always
in you
to being depressed again, and you just have to.
It can be triggered.
It's always triggers, and you have to just fight against it and do what you have to do to not be depressed. Like, I know what I have to do to not go through.
So, on a lighter note, let's get into the worldly bullshit that's going on. Where shall I start? 2 couples broke up this week.
Oh.
Well, first there were the rumors that Sierra and Future broke up.
I'm confused about this.
And then, I didn't believe it because I didn't hear from them. I tried to hear from them or some type of outlet that I believe in.
Credible source.
Right. So, Nicole Bitchy and stuff ain't put it up. Then Nicole put it up. Then US Weekly put it up. Then today, I get on Twitter and Sierra's cussing US Weekly out like, y'all changed my whole story around. Da-da-da-da. So then US Weekly added her back and said, well, I don't know why you cussing us out because we got the interview right here. So I listened to the audio tape and I really didn't hear her say anything about them being broken up. That's why I was like, did I miss something? But I believe that they are broken up. It's a rumor out that he slept with his stylist or is sleeping with his stylist. But before it was these nice pictures of Future and Sierra.
Like they were always seen together.
Which is fine, Sierra. I mean, this is my only advice. Stay out the studio. Like, don't go in the studio. Me and you are cool until you go in that studio. Because you go in that studio and you make these songs. I hear them and then you disappear. I never hear them again.
Yes. Like, let me just, Sierra, it's just like she did so much. Like, what makes me think that they are not together is, like, while they were together or whatever they were doing. What are you doing?
Happy.
Oh. It's just like they did so much promo for their relationship.
Right.
Like, like, Sierra and Future seen here, holding hands here, kissing here, in the corner there. Now it's like, oh, he's busy and I'm busy. Y'all wasn't busy then? Like, y'all should be less busy. Y'all have a baby. Clear fucking schedules.
Shout out to the C Squad.
I guess.
Also, Black China and Tyga broke up this week.
I heard that, but I don't know how true it is.
I believe that. And
because I don't follow her no more, so I really don't know.
I never followed her. I don't have to follow her.
Because I didn't understand why her and Kim was so close. Because I didn't know.
Because Kim wants to be a thot.
No, it's not that. But
what is it?
She's helping her do a reality show.
All the best to Tyga, Little King, and Black China.
Cairo.
King.
Little King.
His name is King Cairo.
Is it?
Yes.
I didn't know.
I can't get with Black China's dimples, so I can't even take her
so
serious.
annoying.
Like the piercings in your cheek, if you have those, God bless you. I
like those on the one damn girl that was on Bad Girls Club. The one girl. That's the only person I like them on. The one girl.
Also, at the VMAs, they have now added Nicki Minaj to the performances, which has me thinking. I mean, of course we know that she's going to do Anaconda, but will her and Beyonce do Flawless Remix? Now that Nicki Minaj is confirmed that she's going to be there, it's just like, what's going on?
Beyonce is not going to have Nicki Minaj and herself there and not at least do a fucking 30-second snippet. Like, something has to happen.
I'm not sure.
You ain't even put this shit on iTunes yet. Like, I feel like they should perform it and then make it available on iTunes that day. Sales through the fucking roof.
Also, it's been confirmed that the Les Twins will be performing there also. So.
With her?
I don't know. It came out. MTV tweeted today like we can confirm that the Les Twins will be performing at the VMAs.
Oh my god!
So.
Yeah, what are they doing?
I love the Les Twins.
Yeah, I do.
Real quick on the whole Ferguson looting and rioting right now, which is just getting ridiculous. But I do want to say shout out to all the celebrities who have been talking about it. Lots of celebrities have been talking about it. But I haven't, a couple people added me today. I haven't heard Beyonce say anything yet. Which is rare. And someone said it on Twitter, and it's really the truth. I never really thought about it. Celebrities have to realize, they just have to understand that this is what you signed up for. They have a big impact on people.
Definitely.
People follow their league. Like, so when it comes to stuff like this, it's good when celebrities come out and say something against it and fight against it. Which people can't understand why Nelly has not said anything.
I can't understand it.
And I thought about it earlier this week because he's from there.
He's from Missouri. I mean, St. Louis. Yeah.
Nelly, what the fuck are you doing? Like, where are you at? He put up. He tweeted a picture of him, some throwback Thursday picture of him in a box of Honey Nut Cheerios that he had blinged out. When I tell y'all that they went in on his ass,
as they should have.
Nelly,
this is where you from. This is where you rap Mo Biddy, whatever you are. Like,
it's getting hot in here.
So hot.
So take off all your
because he's a
clothes.
Saint lunatic.
Right. So,
like, are you serious right now?
But
that's just like if I was famous and something was to happen here in Baltimore. How much I say like I hate Baltimore. You think I wouldn't be like here or tweeting or trying to start something or?
But then we do have idiots like Drea. They attacked Drea so bad today. She started talking to... She didn't know. The thing is, if you don't know what you're talking about, don't talk about it.
Like Lance Gross.
He's another one. And then you have to understand that social media is getting ridiculous nowadays. Like, it's pictures that people are posting that isn't even from what's going on right now. They're screenshotting shit from other things, you know, and lying.
You just want to jump on the bandwagon, but you don't even know what
this is not even a game, though.
I feel like if you don't know what you're talking about, leave it alone.
There are people really getting shot with rubber bullets, which I just found out are... I mean, you can imagine. If it's coming out the speed of a bullet, only thing it's not doing is inserting your body. Like, it's still bruising people. It's cutting their skin.
Is it not inserting them?
No.
I was to say it might if it's.
I didn't see any pictures of it doing it.
I'm just saying.
But I can imagine what it would feel like.
I would die.
There is tear gas being dropped.
Mace. It's really getting ridiculous.
It's getting ridiculous. The word racism is everywhere.
The thing about
right now,
I don't even want to keep on saying racism though. Like, it's not even racist. It's just like disgusting. Like,
that's
they just. It's like they don't even. I just don't understand. Like, I feel like a young man died, black or white. He died. Really, is looting the way to go?
It's not the way to go. I do understand them wanting justice. But
I
mean, what about Trayvon Martin? Why couldn't they just, you know, this is what I'm going to say, because, again, I don't know every little
detail.
fact. I don't.
Who does?
So what I'm saying is, like, I don't want anybody to come and say, well, they was protesting, they attacked him, because I did. Now, after all of the looting and stuff, I have heard that the police are getting more aggressive on people who don't deserve it, who are just protesting, who simply have their hands up. I did see a Vine video of one of the police officers asking them would they like to be next, move before you're next. I really don't know what that means. A lot of news reporters were threatened to be locked up, and I heard that they were talked to very bad, and when Obama had to come from his vacation today, the man looked like he just got off his deathbed, to be honest. He needs this vacation. Man didn't even have one to tie. He wasn't prepared for this shit. Y'all had to drag Obama from his vacation to talk about this. And he said it. It's no reason that police should be bothering people who are, what's it called? Protesting.
Peaceful protesting. It's in our Constitution. We're allowed to do that.
And reporters, they are allowed to kind of like, and
that's their fucking job.
Right. So that's what he said. But he said he also did make it very clear that the looting and the rioting
that will not be.
It's just not good.
We're not.
It's just not who we are. So we shouldn't be doing that. But seeing a lot of pictures, I feel like
all looters should be reprimanded.
Seeing a lot of pictures from back in the day and them comparing it to today, it's really sad. I'm very thankful that it's not happening in my state, but I am praying for Missouri.
I'm praying for Missouri, but I'm so happy it's not Baltimore, Maryland. So happy it's not Baltimore, Maryland.
And, you know, they're having, you know, these rallies all around the world of people, you know, just putting their hands up saying don't shoot. They actually had one here today, which I didn't know about. So, you know, I mean, it's good for the support. It's great for justice for him, for the boy. But
I definitely think justice, we do need justice for Mike Brown. But
I heard that the police officer name and address came out today. They better put his ass in protective custody.
Definitely.
Because they are coming for his ass.
But I feel like the people the residents of Ferguson, Missouri, are going about it the wrong way.
Definitely. So, All I can say is keep them in your prayers and just try to have a better understanding instead of just jumping in and saying anything. Because it's not all about racism right now. That's not what this is all about right now. It's not.
It's not even about racism. It's that the police don't value the lives of certain young men. Like, I don't want to say it's like I don't want to say it's racism. It's just like, you think I'm nothing. It's not even that you think I'm better. You're better than me, or it's just that I'm nothing.
Man, that's horrible.
Like, you'd rather kill me than a dog?
I would be in a house, in a basement, with the windows shut and the curtains down, and a gun.
And it's like, you can't even protest for what you believe in because you might get shot with pepper spray. Like, that's crazy.
Shit is out of control. Keep them in your prayers. No, seriously. Yeah. Like, keep them in your prayers because it's kids out there, too. Kids out there holding up signs and stuff, too. So, I pray that they are okay. Real quick, wanted to clear up the rumors about Power because this morning and yesterday it was a rumor that Power, the second season wouldn't be coming out because G-Unit 50 Cent is trying to get them back on a tour or whatever, but he actually put up a picture of himself and said, tell someone that Power Season 2 is coming to a TV near you, basically. So, I'm happy about that because when that little Orange is the New Black got canceled, rumor came floating around after I had just watched Season 2 and was on the edge of my seat waiting for Season 3, I was really ready to take the knife to my wrist. So,
yikes.
Those jokes are not funny. Now, what was the name of the show that we watched the other day about the rappers? It was called
Sisterhood of Rap.
Sisterhood of Rap?
No. I don't know. Rappers are sisters. So.
I can't.
Sisterhood of Hip Hop. Hip Hop Sisterhood.
Damn it, Tanea.
Sisterhood of Traveling.
It's one of those. It's about, different young female rappers who are basically trying to get on. Some of them are already signed. Some of them already have close relationships with, like, Pharrell, Rick Ross, Timbaland.
Hip-Hop Sisterhood.
Hip-Hop Sisterhood?
No.
Probably not. I caught it because, I was actually in the middle of my Shark Week, which keeps being interrupted by this house because they're so disrespectful.
Oh, it's because we got something to do every goddamn day. It's ridiculous.
It's a show about young female rappers trying to come up. One is actually one of the first out lesbian rappers, and there's just a lot of drama and shit going on. The girl from Diamond from Crime Bob, Nook if you buck,
what?
Nook if you buck, Nook if you buck. So
boy,
it was pretty good. I'm definitely going to keep up with it. Hopefully, I loved tweeting. The other day the show actually followed me. So
good.
Right. So if you're looking for something to watch, check that out. And
how do you feel about the rappers? Or is it too early for you to say?
How I feel about what?
The rappers, like, who do you think?
I really like Saya. Saya's the lesbian. She seems like such a nice person inside and out. And that's what I love. I love a person who's nice on the inside, who is beautiful on the inside. I can get past the outside. If you are fucked up on the inside, it's pointless. If you already think that you the shit and ain't nobody better than you and nobody can tell you what to do, what's the fucking point? So I'm here for Team Saya. And one of them got a crazy mother, so I can already see where that's going.
Brianna, I think.
Also, Martin Lawrence confirmed that Bad Boys 3 is in the works.
Oh, mother effer. I'm there. Like,
I just don't know how it's going to work out because they are getting old.
Yo, and Martin's getting funnier with age.
Martin's
Can I tell y'all
fat.
something? If y'all didn't know, I will tell y'all now. I'm in love with Will Smith. I've been in love with Will Smith since I was about 7.
She don't even like Jada Pinkett for no reason, just because she married to Will Smith.
I love Will Smith, so I am so excited. Like, he is just so beautiful as Mike Lowry.
I'm excited. I'm the person that do y'all do that? Sees the commercial and be like, I'm going to see that in the movies. No,
and then we never fucking go see shit.
I really have to go see this.
We'll let y'all know.
Bad Boys 2 was everything. Of course, Bad Boys 1 is a classic, so. And it's not very often that the sequel is as good as the first one, because to me, my favorite is the second one. I picked the second one over the first one, but you know.
You know what? I picked the second one over the first one too. But the first one's still good as shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Can you buy them for me?
What?
Those DVDs.
Last but not least, no, I did want to say something about how do you feel about recently, like all of a sudden, Northwest it's a different picture of Northwest every day now. Today a new picture of her came out because they were at the airport. She was looking gorgeous as always, but like, was Kim hiding her for a year and then now she's...
I don't feel like Kim was hiding her for a year. I really feel like Kim was just being an overprotective first mom. I don't know. People might disagree with me. I don't know. And I feel like Kanye West probably made the call of, now we can show her.
I think she's absolutely gorgeous.
I think she's beautiful.
But I've never been a fan of people who do the whole small pieces thing. Like, you know, at first is, oh, show that finger. They were born.
I don't give a fuck.
2 fingers, then show
Blue
3
Ivy.
fingers, then show 5
we
fingers.
saw Blue Ivy. If Beyonce and Jay-Z can show Blue Ivy, and if the fucking Queen and the Prince or whoever of England can bring their fucking baby out and show them at Buckingham Palace, we can see your motherfucking scrawny ass baby. Like,
I just don't like that, and who are you?
Exactly.
If you're not gonna show them, just don't show them. Don't show me no fucking toe.
Well, I will never get over Brandy. And I watched that whole fucking shit of her being pregnant with that big head ass baby, and then she had the baby. Y'all can't see it. It's too precious.
Gonna pull the blanket back and show her feet and say that's all y'all get.
Are you fucking kidding me? I just like it makes me feel like, who the fuck are you? Because the thing about it is, if you weren't not famous people, regular people, show their fucking baby off.
So you know they starting to
all
act crazy
the fucking time.
But starting to act crazy. I just told you about
why?
You know who only showed
you
that
wanna
baby.
know why? Because they think they're a fucking celebrity. You're not a fucking celebrity. I don't care how many YouTube or Vine videos you put up of you. You're not. So you can show your fucking baby. Like, it's a baby. Nobody wants your baby.
Last but not least,
I'm just saying, my nephew is cute. If pictures of him can be put up, my niece is cute. If pictures of her can be put up, we can see y'all babies. And that's it. I'm done.
last but not least, today it's been announced that Chris Brown and Trey Songz will be going on a tour together.
I'm going.
You ain't know? No! Oh my god, I'm just announcing it to you! Yeah! Did you see my reaction? Yo, me, Ashley, and Jessica was just talking. Because Jessica was like, oh my god, if y'all go, y'all gotta let me go with y'all. And I was like, of course. My thing is, I mean, I know I'm talking that shit right now, but I really don't want to see Trey. I really just want to see Chris. I do.
Oh, let Trigger come out with unsick. Oh, I just want to be successful. I'm singing with his and just gonna make it. Just gotta make it. Ooh, I'm excited. Now everybody's new
excited.
album.
Shout out to Chris Brown.
Shout out to Trigger.
Shout out to Chris Brown because he's really been on the right track.
You think they're gonna do And I Love It even though August's not gonna be there?
Probably.
I don't want to hear their parts anyway.
I'm hoping that they add a couple more people.
Oh my god.
Because a lot of people love Trey and Chris. Can Trey and Chris sell out a whole
Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
Did that look like him?
Yes.
Scott Storch. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I thought you knew.
You know my phone don't work at work.
Oh, bitch, bye. This bitch be tweeting and shit at work now. I don't believe nothing you say.
You and I.
But my concern was, will they sell out an entire arena?
They got my ticket.
Like, should they just do like the little, or should they do...
Bitch, no, don't come to Select because I'm not going to see it.
Anyway, tomorrow we will be going
Yo, they should put a Mario on there.
to Kari's end of camp trip, which is Hershey Park.
Woo, woo. Get on some rides. Hope my fat ass can fit on one.
I'm not getting on
want
rides. You know what? I almost didn't want to go. That's the social part
You know
kicking
what she
in.
said
But
to
my
me today?
mother wants me to go, and she was so happy when she found out I was going. So
Kari was like, "You're really gonna go, right?" I was like, "Shut the fuck up." Yeah, I'm going. I didn't say shut the F up, but of course I'm going.
So whatever makes her happy.
I can't wait.
But I'll definitely go have some. I love the little chocolate tour. They take you on a tour how they make the candy bars and the
Do they
Reese
still do
cups. I looked it up, and it's free.
Yeah, it's free. I just didn't know if they still did it. Cause I went on it.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to bed now.
Yeah, we have
so
to.
that we can get up in the morning and be on time. But again, I'm hoping that my story will help someone, or help someone who has a friend or a family member who could, use the help. And
if you have a depressed family member, take them to go see Chris Brown and Trey Songz.
don't take them to see Chris Brown and Trey Songz. Don't.
Do you think Chris Brown gonna sing some old stuff?
Probably.
Yo!
I'm really excited about the set list coming out.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Make sure you share this video, like, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, share this with a family member, like it, dislike it, comment,
I dislike it.
all that. And as always, if you didn't know,
What?
there's no show
Like?
the show.
You should have sung it like Chris Brown and Trey Songz.
And if this is, won't you do it?
No, I told you.
And if this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe.
Go look at the other
here
ones.
every Monday and Thursday. Y'all see my eyes getting lower and lower? Time to bed. Night, y'all.